Hi there, this is Johnny Chambers from the Microsoft US Education team, and in this clip I want to look at how to connect PowerShell up to the Outlook Live service so that you can run any PowerShell command that's available. So if you go to help.outlook.com, let's take you through from the start. Go to help.outlook.com, and in the bottom left hand corner you'll see a link to manage your organization. Click it. And in here you'll see all of the different admin categories that we have. One of them is Use Windows PowerShell. Click it. In here you'll see instructions for, first of all, how to install and configure Windows PowerShell. These are important to follow to make sure you have the right version of PowerShell and so on. But once that's done, you can then click on Connect Windows PowerShell to Outlook Live, and you'll see the 3 commands that you can use to connect up. So let's give them a go and see what they do. So let's take the first one and paste it into PowerShell. So what this command is going to do is it's going to store my credentials in a secure string. When I run the command, it will prompt me for my credentials. So let's put them in. Oops, mistake. And click OK. That's simply it. At that point, no authentication actually happens. It's simply storing the credentials for use in the next step. And the next step is this one. So let's copy this and paste it into PowerShell. Let's have a look at it. So this one's going to create a session variable, session for me. So $session. You can call it whatever you like. You can call it $Jack or $Jill. Doesn't really matter. It's going to be a new PS session. It's going to be connecting to an Exchange environment. The connection URI, so you can see it's going over SSL and connecting up to ps.outlook.com/PowerShell. It's going to then use the credentials that I supplied in the first line. Basic authentication, and then this allow redirection. Switch basically means that if my data center for my domain is not in the US, maybe it's in Singapore, Dublin, whatever, it will redirect me to the right place. So I've specified this as the connection that I want to make, but this will redirect me elsewhere if it needs to. So let's run this. Again, the connection happens very, very quickly. At this point I can actually interact with PowerShell remotely. I can specify what commands I want to run, and I can specify what session I want to run them in. But if I want to make it so that it looks like I'm sitting at the box locally, I can do this third command here. So let's paste it in. Import PS session $session. So what this essentially does is it connects up to the Exchange server in the cloud and will look for all the different commands that exist there and pull them all down and make them available locally on my machine. And the net impact of that is that I can now type in things like get mailbox admin, and it will pull back basic information about my admin mailbox. And then finally, to finish off, if I want to gracefully close the session, I can type in remove dash. I can cycle through with my tab key here to see what I need. It's quite a lot here. Remove dash PS session, and then I call the session by name, so $session. Hit enter. The session is no longer here. And if I try to type in get mailbox admin, the command will fail because there's no session to interact with anymore. So that's it. That's how to make a basic PowerShell connection. Thanks for watching.